Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to BS with Jake Paul, episode 7. We had a crazy week in sports, a lot of updates. We're talking to Ray J later here in a little bit, but let's get right into it. Round 1. Andrew Tate versus Logan Paul. The feud keeps on going. Andrew Tate comes out on a podcast and is talking mad shit about Logan, but will we ever see him in the ring? Check out the clip.
So I want to make it very, very clear that Logan Paul is absolutely and utterly a tool of the Matrix. He's a bought and sold individual with no soul. He doesn't stand up for anything and he doesn't mean anything he says. He gets pieces of paper from Susan or whoever else telling him what he's allowed to say on his channel to retain it.
You believe that?
100%. Not only do I believe it, he's proved it himself. He will flip-flop on any issue. He can be bought and sold. The dude's a bitch. Logan Paul is a bitch, and I will say that here publicly. If anyone wants, I'll fight him for free. The guy's an idiot. Before I was canceled, him and his boyfriend Mike did endless videos supporting me, laughing about me, saying how funny I was, tagging me on Instagram, inviting me places, etc. The second I'm canceled, they flip reverse it and shit themselves because they don't want to get canceled too.
JP,
Bro, what do you have to say to Andrew Tate saying that Logan's your boyfriend?
we already covered it. He's absolutely right. It's been a relationship 5-6 years in the making now. We're more than happy to go public with it. And, it's 2022. We're in love, and, so be it, bro.
Will Andrew Tate ever get into the ring and actually fight?
I mean, he clearly has gotten in the ring and fought in the past and done a pretty good job with it, but I can't imagine that he would fight you or Logan. I think a lot of the stuff he's doing right now is to continue a storyline that I'm not so sure he's ready to back up.
Yeah, I don't think he gets in the ring either. Hot take.
He claimed a lot of stuff that we were huge fans before his ban. None of us were ever fans. We never said anything good about his approach. I also don't hate him or think that everything he says is inaccurate or incorrect. I think he has a lot of good takes, and I definitely don't think he should be perma-banned. I think just like everybody else, he should get a second chance once he adjusts his approach, because right now the world is not ready for Andrew Tate the way that he presents himself. But only Rumble and other fringe sites are ready for that approach, but he does have a lot of good shit to say. Just needs to work on how he says it.
No, yeah, I agree. When he was like, they were inviting me places and shit, I was like, no, that's definitely not true.
That never happened. I challenge people. I challenge people. If anyone can provide one instance of me or Logan or George saying that we're a fan of his work or anything that he says specifically, I do have a cash offer for anyone who's able to provide that evidence.
All right, bro. Just had to get a hot take on it. Thank you. Very interesting. I think Mike is right about the whole entire situation. I don't think Andrew Tate should be banned. I think freedom of speech is super important, and these private companies should give people like him a second chance. But I don't think he ever gets into the ring and risks his alpha male appearance to fight me or Logan. Andrew Tate, you're scared to get in the ring with one of us.
Let's get straight to it. This Sunday was an exciting week of football. Kyler Murray, overtime wins, brawls, titties on the field. Did you guys see those titties?
I never saw the titties. Were there titties?
All right, maybe not. But there was brawls and overtime wins. And fucking A, Kyler Murray putting the team on his back, going crazy with the overtime touchdown, scrambling all around the field. Throw the clip up.
Murray stepping up, gonna run for it, gonna make the end zone for the touchdown. Directing traffic to the end zone, diving, and the catch is made.
Let's get into this feud right here. Mike Evans, bro. You're doing too much out there. Now, listen, I know Marshawn.
Nah, he's not doing too much. He said, that's Tom Brady. What do you want me to do?
Mike
Bro,
Evans.
you have to have Tom Brady's back, bro. What do you mean?
Mike Evans, you're doing too much. You're going to cost yourself another season.
Mike Evans came and Evans came off and he just rocked Lattimore.
He can't. These DBs get in his head every time. Shout out Marshawn Lattimore,
bro,
one of the strappiest corners.
The Lattimore guy was trying to press Brady, and he came to his defense, and they've been beefing for like 3 years, like you said.
I'm pretty sure this is their third fight. But listen, come on now. Mike Evans, you running from the sideline, gonna sneak my buddy? I don't give a fuck if it's Tom Brady. Show some character, show some fucking discipline, stay your ass back, don't fucking start a brawl.
Nah, this is what the sport's all about. This is that good old football, American style. We're losing all of the fun and the violence.
And that's why Tom Brady should retire. If you can see, if you notice, this all stemmed with Tom Brady.
And we're gonna get to the Tom Brady situation and all the things he's been going through with Giselle here in a second, round 2. The Dolphins went fucking crazy. As you guys remember, me and Rick Ross put $1 million on them to win the Super Bowl. They are now 2-0. They came back from a 21-point deficit in the fourth quarter, which hasn't happened in like 700 games. And my boy Tyreek, don't forget about him, scored me 42 fantasy points went fucking crazy, and he told me on the show, you better draft me. I'm trying to get a gauge on my fantasy football team because we're doing a draft tonight.
You definitely should draft me #1, dog.
You think so? Because look, they had you at 8, and this is over these guys, Cooper Kupp.
Nah, don't say the names. I'm just gonna say I'm better than all them.
Okay.
Don't say the name. I'm just better than all them.
I'm drafting you tonight.
My guy, thank you.
He was right. I'm 2-0 in fantasy, shitting on everyone in the better fantasy football league, and it looks like I'm gonna win $50,000 this season. And speaking of fantasy, Lamar Jackson went absolutely crazy with 4 total touchdowns.
With the shotgun to Jackson on 1st and 10. Oh, and he's got Bateman after the races. Chased by Holland. Chased on the play by Howard. And there he goes. Touchdown! Jackson. Wow, what a catch! Jackson. Good block by Tate. 10. Blocks Phillips. Caught touchdown. 3rd down 2. It's Jackson. Oh my gosh, here he goes. He'll sprint. He's being chased by Howard. Looking behind. You can kiss him goodbye.
He had an insane quarterback run and surpassed Michael Vick's record for most games of a quarterback with more than 100 yards rushing. He's officially a GOAT, and the Baltimore Ravens are still trying to negotiate with him, not trying to pay him.
As of right now, we're still talking. The week's not over yet, but soon, probably be a deadline, probably be cut off after this week.
If I was the Baltimore Ravens, I would literally go down to the field with a blank check and say, yo, how much money do you want? Y'all need to keep Lamar Jackson. He's the best thing y'all got. Wake up, pay that man.
And Russell Wilson sucked again. The question is, are the Broncos fucked signing him to a long-term deal?
Broncos country, let's ride.
Broncos country, let's ride.
Last Thursday, Mahomes versus Justin Herbert. Mahomes had an amazing game. Justin Herbert threw a pick 6. And this is why boxing, this is bias, I might have to shut the fuck up, but this is why boxing is the hardest sport in the world. Number 7, Everett on the Chargers was targeted 2 plays in a row. He was calling to get out, but they were running a hurry-up offense. He was tired. Herbert throws him the ball. He has a lousy reaction. Boom. In comes Watson, pick 6. And in boxing, you don't get the fucking breaks. You don't get to sub someone in. You don't get to call someone in to help you. Fucking be conditioned. These athletes are getting paid millions and millions and millions of dollars a year. Bro, you can't get tired after 2 fucking plays in the NFL. And then let your quarterback throw a pick 6 because you're tired and you just go,
I'll be honest, of course you're gonna say boxing the fucking hardest sport because that's what you fucking do every day. But when you're out there fucking running 50 yards, got a line back up, run another 50 yards, got a line back up, oh yeah, that's just tiring.
You have 3 timeouts a half and 2-minute warnings,
commercial
breaks.
You think the coach gonna burn a timeout on a nigga like me?
Speaking of interceptions in that game, Patrick Mahomes, out of the all-time best quarterbacks, has thrown the least amount of interceptions after 158 passing touchdowns. Check out this little chart here. So if Patrick Mahomes keeps this up, he might have the best passer rating of all time.
And we're back tonight, Thursday night football, Browns versus the Steelers. It's gonna be a good one. I'm a big.
Go Browns!
Yeah, I'm a dub that because I'm rocking with the Steelers. I actually have the Steelers defense on my fantasy team.
Nah, hell no.
And yeah, my boys play on the Steelers defense, so let's go get it, man. Steelers, you know about them terrible stuff. They call it the Blitzbird, baby.
The Browns changed their logo to an elf. It's really controversial. Some people hate it and are like, what the fuck is that? I actually don't think anyone loves it, but they won 7 championships with the elf as their logo. I'm from Cleveland, as you guys know. I'm feeling good about the elf logo, baby. And Myles Garrett said if they win a championship with the elf as a logo, he's gonna wear an elf suit.
What do you think of the brownie elf at midfield?
7 championships with the elf. If we get an 8 championship with that elf, I might come here with a little elf outfit.
How about this? I lost 500 betting on Temper. I lost 500 betting on Triple G. But I know for sure I'm gonna get this 500 back when the Steelers wipe the Browns tonight.
Nah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Put it up on the line. And speaking of Canelo versus Triple G, we watched the fight live. Triple G did not look good at all. Canelo with the decision. The scores are absolutely insane. One of the judges only had Canelo winning by 1 round. That's absurd. He damn near won every single round. Kind of crazy to think about. And then the other judge had it 116 to 112. Only Canelo by 4 rounds. So even that scorecard is crazy. Canelo won the first 10 rounds at least. And then the other ones were close. Kind of scary. how boxing scoring is done. Don't leave it to the judges, kids. Triple G looked old. Potential career ender for him here. I think he should hang it up. Triple G looked old, but also Canelo looked old. He started to fade in the later rounds, and Triple G took a while to get started. If Canelo goes against someone who's younger, faster, and boxes him on the outside and can keep that stamina up for rounds 9, 10, 11, and 12, someone like David Benavidez, for example, it's gonna be a bad night for Canelo, and he looks like he's on the decline. I've said it before, guys. Jake Paul versus Canelo, I win. I guarantee you that. And you guys thought I was crazy at first, but that's because you guys can't beat Canelo. I guarantee you that if Canelo and I fight one day, if he's dumb enough to get into the ring with me, I will beat his fucking ass.
And that's why I bet on Triple G. I mean, have you seen the clip when he doesn't know who you are? That's a real savage right there. Roll the clip.
Jake Paul picked Canelo to win this fight. Do you have any thoughts on that? What was that?
Who is this person?
No, that's fucked up. That's really fucked up. God damn. I'm still working on my international brand expansion. It's not going well. Side note, Aaron Rodgers had the greatest touchdown celebration, I think, of all fucking time, because people were hating on him for doing ayahuasca. As you guys, maybe you guys know, I've done ayahuasca as well. It's life-changing. One of the most beautiful things in the world. I recommend it for everybody. It'll make the world such a better place. And it's just like a very, very fucking good thing. But people were hating on him for it. But clearly he's doing something right since he won 2 MVPs back to back. But since people were hating on him for it, he throws a touchdown and his teammates all gather around acting like they're pouring ayahuasca in their cups and going crazy. Fuck yes, Aaron Rodgers, best touchdown celebration of all time.
I hope y'all out there using the better app. I hit a 20 times multiplier betting on Aaron Judge hitting a home run. It's almost free coin.
Aaron Judge now has the most home runs in American League history for a right-handed batter with 59. Fucking crazy, considering that all the old timers were also on steroids. I think that Aaron Judge deserves his own award since he's doing it clean. That's just my hot take. Like Barry Bonds admitted he was on steroids and his record still holds, which I think is fucking bullshit because now people are going after the same records clean. They get tested way more frequently and with actual good tests. There should be a new record slate with people who weren't on steroids, in my opinion. Probably one of the craziest things I've ever seen. As you guys know, Austin McBroom created Social Gloves and their first event was a failure. He didn't pay anyone involved. So Keemstar sued Austin for commentating the Social Gloves fight, right? Their settlement outside of court would have been money. Keemstar wanted to get paid. Obviously he showed up, he did his job. He didn't get paid. But instead of taking money, he took the Ace family's 10 million subscriber plaque.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have settled outside of court. That's right, I've settled outside of court. You know my involvement in the Social Gloves 1 event, not just commentating, but all the work behind the scenes. You know, there was some money owed and we negotiated an out-of-court settlement. I've settled for this. Thanks, Austin.
Probably one of the most savage fucking things I've ever seen. Honestly, hilarious. And bro, like imagine you're Austin and your house gets foreclosed, your family's just all going to shit.
You get knocked out by Gibb at your own event.
And then someone takes your 10 million subscribers. That's like a rapper getting his chain took.
Can we say that we're gonna release a sex tape?
We should ask him if he would recommend it.
I can't ask these though. I'm not allowed to ask the sexual questions.
Who said that? You just can't make so many sexual jokes within that.
But I don't want it to come off like I'm flirting with Ray J. If I'm like, me and Jake are gonna release a sex tape, do you recommend it? Because some people be like, that's flirting.
No, that's not flirting. I think you just don't know what flirting is. When you tell a man he smells good, that's flirting.
Okay. These smell good. Were you holding these?
Oh man.
They smell. I think they smell like you.
Nah,
would you ever change your name to Rick Rose?
Wow. I don't know.
Why not?
You never know.
Rick Rose Ross. It's the middle name.
See, you got that manipulative touch right
yeah,
there.
You got this. I won't tell anyone they smell good ever again.
Was it a good-looking person?
It was Rick
Ross.
Rick Ross. He smelled.
Flirting with Rick Ross.
Thank you.
It was an awkward moment in the episode. Even he was like, she's trouble, man. She's trouble. Just wait until we have a girl, on the show. I'm gonna tell her she smells good.
Please do. I hope she smells great.
And I'm gonna go,
I'm gonna get my feelings so hurt.
oh, you smell good. Oh.
He crazy.
Round two, BS with Jake Paul, coming live to you from Phoenix, Arizona, crushing it. We got Ray J coming on later. There's a lot of relationship drama going on with Ray J. He wants to fight people, all types of stuff. And speaking of relationship drama, there's a lot of stuff going on with the NFL's biggest superstar, Tom Brady. Apparently, the 11 days that he took off out of nowhere, he never said what it was for, but apparently now the rumors are coming out that Giselle, his wife, was upset because he wasn't spending enough time with the family. She wanted to see more of him, and it was supposed to be his last season, the season before, but now he's playing again, and the wife's upset.
I mean, I just personally think that Giselle, including Giselle, but all these wives of these athletes and girlfriends of these athletes, I don't think they get enough credit, and I don't feel like they honestly get like the credit they deserve for putting up with these men and what in their businesses and what they're doing. Like, I'm sorry, but Giselle doesn't get nearly enough credit for like being, Giselle.
Putting up with my husband makes $45 million.
What comes with that $45 million? Not a lot of.
Nothing in life worth having comes easy.
I'm not saying it should come easy, but I am saying
this is our argument.
We gotta go to another Super Bowl this year.
Yeah, literally. It grows her brand too. Dating Tom Brady.
Does it grow her brand too, or is her world now about Tom Brady? That when is the last time Giselle got to do something for Giselle? She's known as Tom Brady's wife. It's Giselle. She retired from modeling.
She's known as like one of the greatest supermodels ever. She's not known as Tom Brady. That's a part of her brand.
But she doesn't. When's the last time Giselle did anything with modeling? Can you name the last thing Giselle?
She does stuff.
What is it?
She does like older women campaigns shit now.
Like what?
I don't fucking know. I'm not an older woman. I don't look at the fucking underwear. What if I knew right now? I was like, she did a modeling shoot for a lingerie company.
Blush edition.
What was the last Super Bowl Tom Brady won?
No, Giselle. She just put out
the last Super Bowl Tom Brady won?
Like a year earlier.
So why can't you name the last thing that Tom Brady did? You can't name the last thing Giselle did.
What the fuck does that have to do with being a supportive wife? That's like about business.
I'm saying that the role of becoming a supportive wife, she had to give up a lot of the stuff that she was doing.
Yeah, but he's the greatest quarterback of all time.
And she was the greatest supermodel of all time.
Yeah, but like, you have to support your
Why
husband.
can't she? Why can't Tom Brady go support her?
Wait, I have some facts here. Tom Brady has 12.6 million. Giselle, 19.7.
What, on Instagram?
Yeah.
Bro, who cares about that? This is like KSI's whole argument on why he's the A side. Doesn't fucking matter.
I'm backing you up. I'm saying she has her own brand.
Oh yeah, no, but we don't know their personal life, so we can't say like.
I'm just saying, if everyone's like, oh, poor you have to go to another Super Bowl, like, suck it up, you should not want to spend 11 days. No, fuck you guys. She should want to spend time with her fucking husband. She's put a lot of stuff on the back burner to be there and support him. If she wants fucking 11 days with her husband, everyone can go suck her fucking tits and get off her back. Let her have some time with her fucking husband.
I'm sure a lot of people would love to suck her tits.
Well, great. But I just think that like people should like if it's so bad for her to want to spend some time. I'm so passionate about this. Just spend time with me.
Yeah, this is all like.
I like this. Is sounding personal.
Yeah, this is like from her right now. No, but I get it because obviously I'm an athlete and I have to be in camp all the time, and it does take a toll even on our relationship. And like you always like want more time.
Yes, want more time, but it's also. You get pulled in a million directions. I just feel like people don't really see the behind the scenes dating. And I've talked to Aaron Rodgers' girlfriend about this behind the scenes too, where we talk to each other and we're like, people do not understand what it is like to date you guys. And even if we sit here and we talk about it, this is what happens. Y'all are like, oh, poor you. It's just so hard dating.
Well, what's it like?
It's fucking hard.
What's it like? Why is it hard?
It's hard because you're constantly. I'm trying to think of the best way.
Emotionally unavailable? You're
emotionally unavailable, but it's a way of like, I can't be selfish 99% of the time because if I want more of you. You give so much of yourself to everything else. I kind of have to be that support system for myself and then be that for you even more. Like I have to this is the thing. If something bothers me, do not talk about it in training camp. Okay, won't talk about it in training camp. Do not talk about it after the fight because let him have his moment. He just got out of training camp. Okay, don't talk about it then. When the fuck am I when are we supposed to talk about anything? You can't don't upset Jake in training camp. Don't upset Jake the week before the fight. Don't talk about anything. Make sure that you're taken care of 24/7. So when am I supposed to, if I have issues, when can we talk about it?
I mean, we've had this conversation though, and we do always talk about it.
In certain ways, yes, but there's a lot of times normal relationships, right? It's kind of there's so many different components that go into a relationship like this.
Fight, it's just a couple weeks. Just hold, okay, if I get, what happens, what would you rather have? We have to talk about, you haven't taken me on a date in a couple of weeks, or you lose the fight because of all this argument and tension.
No, that's what I'm
emotion.
saying. As being in a relationship like this, I understand it. There's different dynamics where it's you just have to put a lot of how you feel completely just on the back burner, and you have to put your partner as a priority.
Yeah, but that's because it's for the greater good of the universe. Tom Brady's got to play football, huh?
But so here's I think what this will maybe translate a little bit better, is that yes, there is great benefit that comes with everything you do and how hard you work, and there's great material benefit from that. But a girl is an emotional being, and there's an emotional lack because of that material benefit, and that's where it's tough.
For me, it's not even about the material benefit or I'm making money from this. I'm doing what I fucking love, and so emotionally, I'm being filled up with passion and joy.
And I think that's why she loves you, and that's fucking awesome. But still, it's
But that's probably the same for Tom Brady. So it's if he is doing what he loved, that's why he retired and then came back. It's not for the money. He wants to win another fucking Super Bowl, and so emotionally, that's fulfilling him. And the thing is, even the NFL has a fucking off season. Why can't they just hold off for a second?
But
what if he had to work a real job? This is what you say to me too, because you're always well, I wish we were normal. You say that. You say that to me.
In the sense of I wish we were normal, Jake, we can't even go out to a restaurant without either you being completely on edge, completely on alert of something's gonna happen, and we can't enjoy a meal together without people coming up, getting bombarded. And I get it, it's great because we love your fans and we love the people that do it, but I wish we were normal in the sense of we can't go to a dinner. We can't do those, if we wanted to go travel.
If we were normal, we wouldn't be able to do a lot of the things we do that bring us closer together. And if we were normal, you would work a job somewhere, I would work a job somewhere, and we would never get to see you. At least I work from home. At least we get to go to the gym every single day.
See, this is why it's hard to even talk about the struggles of, because then people are the last episode when I was you struggled through a lot, and you're I can't talk about my struggles because people are just oh, poor you, whatever, won't take you serious. I'm in the same boat of the things I say I feel don't hold a lot of weight because of the situation I'm in, but it is fucking hard to date, whether it's a celebrity, an athlete, an entrepreneur, a businessman, and I get it. You are going 24/7, and your mind, I can't even imagine, is just a nonstop. And so it's just fucking tough. And I just feel a lot of these girls and women and wives should get a little bit more credit. And if she wants to spend some time with her husband, it shouldn't get a backlash of oh, can't you just wait? No, I can't wait. I want some time, I want some time with you.
I got a question. So what if the roles were reversed? What if you were, what was the opposite? What if this was your operation, whatever, and then Jake is in your shoes and stuff? How would you?
Imagine.
I'm saying, what would you do differently if this was your operation, this was your show, you were boxing this week, we're traveling all around, a team full of whatever, he's doing that. What would you do differently in his shoes?
This is the thing. I'm not saying Jake should be anything different. I love Jake for what he does. I'm just saying it is hard at times. Yeah. And I feel like for Giselle, right? Say Giselle's I want Tom Brady to come support me while I go do international modeling. And if Tom Brady was I'm quitting football because I'm going to go support my wife and what she's doing, the backlash Tom Brady would get as a man of why the fuck is he not doing what he wants to do, what he loves to do, to go support his wife? She retired from modeling probably to help raise the family and help support Tom Brady and everything that he's doing. No one has anything to say about her quitting what she loved to do.
Wait, but that's her choice.
I know, but I'm saying even if that was Tom Brady's choice,
If it's such a burden for her,
such
for her, then she shouldn't have made that choice.
I'm not saying I don't think it's a burden for her, but I'm saying imagine the role. Like no one really talks about that element at all. I'm saying people do talk about her.
If Tom Brady quit,
I
Just
think
to go
too, like,
support Giselle.
but a lot of women, like, that's like an acceptance of a woman wanting to have children, wanting to start a family. Like they go, okay, this is the career I've had, and this is what I've done, and I now have a man to support me, or whatever they're looking for, and then they retire those assets because they want to become this person, this caterer of like a mom. They want to become a mom. They want to become like a family person.
But I mean, that's what I'm saying.
I guess for me, like if roles were reversed, I would just like try to, do the best I can and appreciate the positive things that come from the situation we're in, and not like dwelling on the negative things that come from it, which is like not being able to go places and how much pressure and attention and the time, like sometimes you're right. I'm working like 18-hour days, and then it's like, we don't get to have that connection every single day. But then there's days where we do get to have that connection. And there's days where we spend a week in St. Bart's, where 99.9% of people will never go for a week and stay in the nicest hotel.
I'm not complaining, by any means, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying when it comes like getting backlash of like Giselle wanting to spend time with her husband, why is she getting so much hate for that or whatever? Like why are people
I don't know, but like, I think because why now after like 18 seasons? Is it all of a sudden bothering her?
Well, I mean, maybe it's like enough, like, right? Like he had his time, like she did put it on the back burner for, I don't know the situation, by the way, I'm pretty ignorant on it, but maybe she put up with it for a long time and she was like kind of excited, like finally, damn, now he's gonna retire, we could have our family time, and then fuck, now it's taken away from me.
That's a bad habit to get into, is like just accepting something, because if you accept something that you're not liking about someone, there's always going to be a breaking point, and I guess hers was after maybe 18 seasons. We don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, but that's fucked up too. Like I gotta go with the other side on this, because like also too, like there's commitments you make in a relationship. If you told Julia, I'm not fighting anymore, your brain's fucked up, you've been going through all these body injuries, like he's probably told her shit like that, like I'm done, and then you go back off your word, like, yeah, maybe you're following your passion, but when you make a commitment to the family, it's like, if she said, oh, I'm done modeling, I'm gonna take care of the kids, and then all of a sudden she's fucking on fucking Miami Swim Week, you're gonna be questioning your wife or some shit. So it's like, he probably made that commitment, like, I'm done after the season. I could see how there could be some backlash from that.
No, that makes sense. If he made that commitment to her and then went back on it,
it's like a boxer saying, oh, I'm not gonna get hit in the head anymore, or I'm not gonna take this.
I feel like people just need to put it in perspective, and maybe I can do a better job of that dating someone in the limelight and being that person for them. It's almost like a full-time job. It's hard. There's a lot that goes into it, and people be like, oh, there's so many benefits that come with it. Of course there are, but like at the same time, what?
Yeah, no, you know, if something's hard, there's also gonna be a lot of benefits, right? Like the harder you work, the more you get. So it's like in all situations, like the more pressure, the more stress, the most often there's also a lot of benefits that come with that. You're starting a show basically talking to athletes' wives, called Better Half, which is going to be under Better, and one of the shows that Better is rolling out. You'll be able to get to talk all about this 24/7. Maybe you should try to get Giselle on the show.
Tom Brady, go give her some love and some attention. That's all we want. Just a little bit of love, a little bit of attention. We're good. Just give me a little kiss.
There's a lot of cool athlete couples that we should go on double dates with.
Yeah. What would your number one be? What's your number one
Who
pick?
should we go on a double date with?
Who's our number one double date?
I think it'd be dope to go on a date with Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union. Because Dwayne Wade and I have the same birthday. So it'd be interesting to talk about.
Oh, great. January Capricorns.
Yeah, January Capricorns are the greatest people in the history of life. I mean, the list goes on, but like everyone from Elvis Presley to Muhammad Ali is a Capricorn, January Capricorn. December Capricorns are really high up there as well, but definitely not on the same
I'm a
level.
December Capricorn.
But that's why I would, I think Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union would be dope.
What about you and Tori? Who y'all going on a double date with?
Oh, that's a good one. I think we would go on a double date with.
Gronk.
Like, I don't know anyone's girlfriend who's cool. Like,
I would want to
Gronk would be
go.
hilarious.
I would want to go.
Gronk
on-
seems like a bro.
yeah, like Gronk would be fun. Like, I'm trying to think of like athlete who would be fun. Like
Russell
Sean
Wilson
O'Malley.
and Sierra.
I know. I want to go on a double date with Eric and Jesse James Decker.
That was a good one.
They seem so fun.
Yeah, they do. Don't know who that is.
She's like, oh, and then you get mad at me if I don't know who someone is.
Who is it?
It's Eric Decker and first, I just really love his wife.
She's a country music star.
You stop. That's pause. Time out. Used to play on the Jets. No one fucking cares. That's,
They just seem. They have.
That's where it came from.
Oh, this will be fun.
Right
Russell
away.
Wilson, Sierra.
Russell Wilson and Sierra.
Yes.
Yo.
Whatever. Jesse and James Decker.
Yo, is it weird? There's this thing going around where Russell Wilson, like when he practices, he like fake high fives fans when he's going out to the practice field. Is that weird? Do we think that's weird?
I mean, I think it's kind of cool.
I think he's a big manifest. He looks like a guy that manifests like.
It's like
hard.
manifesting, yeah.
He like, I could see him like in practice, like, we're gonna go out there, Bronco Nation.
Bronco country.
It's like
Oh, he could literally.
You can't call no like training practices weird because we do a lot of like
We play
deep,
crowd
weird
noises.
shit.
I do a lot of weird shit.
It's probably like ritual for
That
him,
is
you know.
true.
we
But that's like you
it's
going to
kinda-
the stadium right now, like waving at the fucking bleachers right
and
now,
then
like
starting to box.
like no.
But we play like crowd noises when you spar, which is kind of like.
He's probably just
maybe it's a
envisioning
little-
game day.
Like game day, crowds here, I'll go crazy. Yeah, maybe.
Is it a little bit like if you had an imaginary girlfriend and like woke up every morning and like kissed the girl that is gonna be there?
How many times after you go crazy in sparring, you get up on the ropes and put your hands up, just like you won?
That is true. I do that.
Same shit.
I do that.
But you do that shit after a run too.
Okay,
Like,
I'm wrong. Sorry, Russell. You keep on fake high-fiving the fans. I do very similar things, actually. When I saw it, it was like, it made me feel weird, but then I realized I'm completely fucked.
I don't know who that is, but this girl is
Oh,
bomb.
Christian McCaffrey and Olivia Culpo.
That's a really good looking couple.
Yeah, he's really sexy.
He had a shitty week one, I think.
Yeah, he was on Derek's team, Derek's fantasy team, and only
That
had,
couple, they
13
look like
points.
they look a little raggedy.
What do you mean?
You think that couple looks?
Nah, I'm not gonna say the name.
What? Say it.
This is Jordan Poyer and Rachel Bush. Oh, is she raggedy now? Is she raggedy now?
I mean, she double cheeked up on a Tuesday, but they still look a little raggedy. I ain't gonna lie. They look like they had like a little normal Vegas pool. They don't even got the fly cabana, nigga. They in the general public cabana.
Well, okay.
Think about it.
Because
Was they not on like some general GA?
I think they
little
look
free
good.
cabana booth?
yeah, comment down below which couple you guys think would be the best to go on a double date with.
Not them.
D-Wade and Gabriella Union, for sure.
That's what I said.
That's number one.
Yo, D-Wade, bro, we got the same birthday. He's watching this like, I don't give a fuck. Who the fuck is this little?
I mean,
bitch?
you're assuming he's watching in the first place.
Damn,
Way
Brandon.
cool.
Dude, I'm just taking L's, man.
You got your hat taken today.
I got my hat taken today.
Oh, that
It's
was
been a rough day.
legendary.
When I do like 400 interviews too, by the end of the day, I can't complete words. So I'm actually doing a really good job, but I had a little fumble earlier.
You did a spar. I mean, you did a shadow box too. You've been on it. bro.
Mitts.
Abs. Yeah, you be going hard.
Yeah, Dwayne Wade's definitely not watching this. How do we get Dwayne Wade to watch this?
His son.
Call him out.
His son?
So you're go crazy on that.
Oh, we know Zaire.
Zaire,
Oh yeah, we
what's
do
up?
know Zaire. He has a dope brand.
Yeah, he dropped off some fits for you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Zaire. I know people probably use you to get to your dad all the time, but
We're not doing that at all.
And we're not. I promise you, we're not doing that. If you remember correctly, I posted in Warrior Brand and never asked anything of you, and now Is that true? That's true, right?
That's true. Yeah, you.
And now I want to go on. No, I'm joking.
I think he's crushing it right now. Isn't he playing in the D League a little?
Is he dating? Imagine like dating and having to go meet your boyfriend's parents and it be like, wait. Just like, I feel like that's so
wait till you
intimidating.
just gotta meet this dickhead at the door.
Imagine having to go meet your parents
if
at
we have a
JakePaul
daughter
and Julia
and
Rose.
she has like a boy come over.
What are you gonna do?
Oh, I'm gonna be such an asshole.
No,
I'm
you're not.
I'm gonna prank them. I'm gonna fuck with them.
He's gonna take your hat. Watch.
And there's gonna be 15 other guys there too.
Literally, he's gonna literally walk in. I'm gonna answer the door like, "What's up, nigga?" Oh yeah, Jake and them in the back, but you can't come in here, bro.
Smack him.
My dad in Texas will clean his gun. Like if my sister has like a guy comes to pick him, he'll literally sit on the couch and clean his gun
in front of him.
In front of him, and just say, "What time are you gonna have her home?" Like ask him questions and make him sit on the couch while he watches it. Like makes him watch him clean his gun.
It's gonna be worse. He gonna have to come and shoot a gun. We're gonna be like, "Come with us to the back."
I'm gonna make him spar.
You're gonna make him spar.
I'm gonna make him spar, and if he gets his ass beat, he can't date her.
You're gonna put him in like, "Hey,
poor
hand him an AK, like hit that target."
Yeah, hey kid, you taking her out in the town tonight? Yeah, you got a gun? No, then you're not taking her. Like, bro, you gotta be carrying if you're taking my daughter on a date.
And then he has a gun. Like, "Oh, you got a gun? What type of?"
Nah, but
fucking
our kids are gonna
criminal
have
are you?"
security anyways.
Poor
God damn it.
Andrew's
It's a
gonna go.
lose-lose. If he has a gun, he's a criminal.
Andrew's gonna be sitting.
Andrew on the date, just like watching in the background. Literally.
Sitting behind them at the movie theater.
Damn.
The guy puts his arm around the guy. He's like,
This is the part. This is the part that's gonna fuck everything. Is when they go to the family function and they see Greg Paul there.
Oh
God.
OG Greg Paul. That's gonna be even scarier.
Yeah, they're gonna have to deal with Grandpa Greg Paul.
Oh, no.
Oh, and by the end, the older people get, the less they give a fuck.
I don't think Greg could give less of a fuck.
Trust me, my dad still holds back to be sometimes
No
socially correct.
way.
I swear to God. He could take it a lot farther, I guarantee you.
Oh no. And old people get more mean and grumpier, bro. Like, bro, it's gonna be bad. He's gonna be like, "Get this fucking fight over with." He gonna be mad. The fight just started. Bro, gonna be like, I don't want to be here all fucking night. Knock his fucking head off. Let's fucking get out.
I feel like we're definitely gonna have a daughter.
Oh yeah, they say that the like craziest guys have daughters. Just it's like comes full circle for like, here, this is the universe giving you a present because of how crazy you were, and now when you look at your daughter, you think of like, just all the guys that are just as crazy as you that want to date your daughter.
I will say though, after having like guide dogs my whole life, now that we have Noodle, it's a girl, and I like her way better than all the guide dogs.
Thor's like, what the hell, Dad?
Yeah, sorry, Thor.
She's cool.
She's way cooler, and I think guide dogs like girls. Like Thor is always attracted to you, and then I think the girl dogs love the guy owners.
Hey, dude, remember earlier when you lied and said this was a sports podcast or a sports show and not a podcast? You lied.
We're cutting all this out. Little update for the audience. The kid Norris from Hater Hotline.
Go get in the fucking gym, bro.
Goofy ass bitch. Nobody asked.
You think you could beat him in a fight?
100%.
I'm down to fly you out here for y'all to
fucking go.
Let's go.
Talk so much shit and is actually willing to fly out to Puerto Rico, which he is doing this weekend.
That's crazy.
To spar. Good for him, bro.
DCUT, you're not even
He's gonna
training.
spar
What are you
DCUT.
doing?
Yeah, why?
Why have you not been training?
Cause I really don't even.
He doesn't. To be honest, he doesn't need to train.
DCUT, if you just
bro.
that's probably what Austin McBroom thought. Austin McBroom was like, I don't need to fucking train, and he got knocked on his ass by Gibb.
It's just different. It's just different.
I'm a different type of animal, and honestly, this guy works at a shawarma.
This guy's probably been doing 3 days.
Nah, he probably been training. I'm definitely
training.
when I get back to Puerto Rico, I'm definitely gonna get on my shit.
Definitely.
He's training
right now because he knows this is coming. But sometimes I've said this before. This is a sports show, so we got to break this down. Sometimes it's better to go into a fight just and make it nasty and unorthodox and like a street fight. If you try to learn how to box and do all this shit in like 1 week, that could actually be more detrimental versus like just being a gangster and knocking someone out. So if the kid's trying to like actually learn combinations from a real coach, it could be very detrimental, actually.
Yeah, I'm gonna knock his ass out. But he is Canadian, so I don't know. You never know about Canadians.
So all he told us was that yes, he works out, and yes, he boxes. And he's 6'1", 185.
That's a lie. He totally lied about
I'm not
that.
gonna lie. He looked like a big boy. Like he looked like he might be big.
I mean, Nate Robinson also said that.
Listen, I ain't scared. 6'1", 220. That's definitely some weight on me, but I'm gonna still knock his ass out.
Yeah, he's gonna get tired in one round.
I am getting a little nervous though, but I'm gonna knock bro out. I ain't nervous.
I don't think we can bet on it.
What?
We can't make a line for this. We'll make side bets. Y'all have been loving the new show format, though. You've been loving Hater Hotline. We want to bring up some positive comments, not just highlight the negative ones, but we love your guys' feedback. Keep commenting, keep liking, and subscribe. Coming up to see this spar between the Hater Hotline kid, Norris, and DCUT on the next episode. Let's bring up the comments. Justin Fu. I can feel Jake's brain moving 1,000,000 miles an hour to keep conversations flowing, asking insightful questions, adding smart comments, truly carrying the podcast sports show. I think the team has potential for sure. Let's go.
I mean, somehow that was still a diss to them, though.
It was still kind of a diss to them.
That was not a nice comment, but it was nice.
It was like
the potential.
It was
He ended it like with a soft tap on the butt. Like, oh yeah, it's okay.
We are definitely moving in a lot better of a direction. Even this episode, bro. I think you need to do this episode sober. The last two you've been sober, you're way better.
I'm not sober. I've been smoking all day. I'm high as a kite, boy.
God damn it. Well, not alcohol. I think the alcohol slows you down.
Yeah, maybe the lick, no lick.
And it's like you're already starting at a lower baseline, so it's like you
Only
can't
slushies.
slow down that
Yeah,
far.
like just keep me with a little slushy, the secret slush. This that new shit.
Does this have alcohol in it?
Bro, just relax. I want you to talk about how you feel I'm doing.
Dank medication.
Dank medication.
I literally changed the channel from watching Stephen A's First Take to watch BS with JakePaul. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. That's why we made this show.
Stephen A. Smith can't get up and do high knees in the middle of his fucking show. Fat ass nigga.
Oh shit.
Have you ever seen Stephen A. Smith do a jumping jack?
No.
Well, I'm gonna do one before. I did one first. I'm the first nigga on the sports show that did a jumping jack.
Yeah, they never get. He talks shit about all the sports kids, but then doesn't play sports. It's like Skip Bayless too. He got cut from his team, or he averaged like 2 points a game in basketball, and then he talks shit about all these people. And I have respect for them, so and I think they have.
No, they did the blueprint,
bro. But they changed the sports world. Okay, let's be honest. But it's time for some new shit.
But now it's a metaverse.
And Stephen A. Smith, bro, your team texted my team and said that you wanted me to text you to come on your podcast. So they gave me your number and I texted you and you never responded.
You left him on
What the fuck
red.
is going on? Ruan Peters. I like DCUT and how honest he is to his opinions. I want to see more of him and how he turns out in the future.
Wow, thank
Let's
you,
go.
bro. I really appreciate that, Ruan.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hope I said it right, Ruan.
Just.
Ruan Peters.
Thanks, bro. I really appreciate that. This is not one of my beta accounts.
If you do want to see more of him, he has OnlyFans.
No, actually, I quit OnlyFans. No OnlyFans.
What's the name? Chocolate Robot?
Chocolate Robot.
I
I definitely am on OnlyFans, Chocolate Robot. That's actually real.
But Stephen A. Smith doesn't have an OnlyFans.
Exactly.
Chocolate
Name
Roll?
another person that's talking about sports, interviewing athletes.
That doesn't.
That has an OnlyFans.
Is it? Do you have a nude OnlyFans? It's like semi-nude, right? But it's like.
Hey, go on there and subscribe. $50 subscription. though. The price is up.
$50? That's a pay-per-view fight.
That's what it's more than a pay-per-view on that bitch.
Oh my God! I just realized you and Ray J have so much more in common. All right, Zaheads. Don't name your kid that. This show has so much potential, and we can see that. However, there's so much room to grow and get better, especially with Julia. We don't want her to just be hot model for views. She has so much potential to grow, and it's only been 6 episodes, so hopefully the show will get better with time. Nice, Julia.
Well, Jake fired me last episode, so.
You're on it like administrative leave right now.
Oh, woo.
I've seen people get their jobs back during that
Oh,
period.
great.
You're good.
Yeah.
Can I get a one?
Blue got 3 chances because I loved him so much.
Great.
guy.
I'm glad I'm
you're-
being compared to Blue.
And,
You're
and
down
mind
one.
you, he actually fled to the place we're at right now. He fled here and still got his job back.
Round 3, baby. Lots of relationship drama, and we are calling in Ray J right now, who is going on a rant lately on the internet, talking about all the drama surrounding the Kim Kardashian sex tape, and he wants to fight a lot of people.
What? You didn't have nothing to do with the sex tape, Chris. Like you a mom. Like you 60. Y'all can do the whole Skeet Pete campaign with Kanye. Like it's okay. That shit ain't cool, dog. I don't give a fuck. Y'all ain't fucking with me anyway. So here's what we doing. I'm just telling my truth.
So let's call him in and see who he wants to fight. He wants to get into the ring.
It's crazy.
Ray J, everybody.
What it do?
My man's been going crazy. How you feeling, bro?
Man, I'm feeling good, man. I'm in here, you know. It's late night. We in New York City. I'm about to finish, you know what I'm saying? Get my smile right. God is good, man. I'm just, you know, I'm just working, dog. Like I'm back. It's Monday, so I'm back working, but you know, I'm on a mission.
I feel you, bro. Yo, is it true you want to get into the boxing ring?
Put me in, coach.
Who do you want to fight? Who's your top opponent?
Who want it? Who want it?
I don't know. Everybody, hey, Ray, you be putting everybody in hush mode online. They don't, nobody really want it. What's up? I think the ball.
Huh? It's like, huh? I can't hear him.
The ball in your hands. The ball in your hands.
Who do you want to fight?
Listen, you know, I gotta talk it over with management. You know, I'll fight anybody though. You know that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Especially for me, I'm 35-0. I'm 35-0 and not giving a fuck.
35-0 and not giving a
that part.
That's great.
Man, that's
feel me? So now it's time for me to take my talents in the ring. If y'all really want, if they want it, I got a plan.
No, yeah, I think it'd be fire. I mean, I have so many fights that it could be possible to get something set up on the undercard. I just don't know if like you had beef with a certain somebody, because for me, whenever I call someone out or whoever I want to fight, it has to do with like wanting to prove people wrong, or I got beef with them, or they said something about me. So I know you had beef before. Is there someone specific?
Show them that. Tell them that list. I know you got a hit list out there. I know if Ray J had a secret hit list.
Listen, I can't tell you the list right now because the list is ignorant. The list is ignorant, and I got a gym in Vegas, 2 rings. I got the Raycon in the middle. Ron Johnson got the ring with me, and I gotta train and I gotta get a little more fit and ready before I start talking big shit. I was talking big shit on the phone though.
What was he saying?
You
was talking big shit. You had the list. You had I think it started
my plan. I was giving y'all my full plan, but see I can't give everybody the play card, right? I just gotta climb through because I gotta get past one to get to the next. When I get to the next, I get to the next.
But we know it's at the top of that list. We know it's some names like, you know, Ye. I think I heard Ye. You know, I heard, you know, a couple of Fabulous. I heard, you know, I don't want to say too much, Ray. I don't want to say too much, Ray. But I know the top of that list.
You saying everything is boxing. You know what I'm saying? It's boxing. I gotta really get into character and get into my zone. You know what I'm saying? And train, cause look, check this out. I trained for like a few days and it's tough. Like the training process of it is tough. So I respect y'all for y'all hard work and how y'all train, man, because them 3 days, I never wanted to go back again. It was tough. It was rough, right?
Facts.
So I gotta make sure I could dedicate myself to like doing it. And again, it gotta be fun, even if it's something we gotta prove. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm knocking everybody out in the ring with me, straight up. Look.
Yeah, you might have to dust the rust off with Raz B first. That's what the people want to see right now.
They want to see Ray J fight B2K?
Yeah, B2K versus Ray J. You could line them up all on October 29th. That'd be crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like this is the platform to get this shit going, because if you're trying to get some big bags from these people who are paying for these types of fights, this is the perfect platform for you to get people interested and to start the hype off right now.
Look, whoever wanted from B2K, that'll be a good start. Let's start me off like that. Y'all my managers?
Promoter Paul.
Y'all promotion?
No, we can make a lot of promotional fight stuff happen.
Listen. Put me in, coach. Put me in,
Put him in, coach.
I love what y'all doing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all think outside the box. You know what I'm saying? And it's all of us. We like in this world of like of doubt and underestimation and it's a lot of other things that we all have to deal with sometimes when we in this society. So
We
I
should
can
put him in
relate
the ring
to what
with-
y'all doing. You know what I'm saying?
We should put him in the ring with Kris Jenner. How do you feel about that?
I don't fight ladies. We gotta do that in court.
Is it gonna end? Is this whole situation gonna end up in court?
I mean, what it gotta end up where the truth comes out and everybody just need to admit what it is so I can move on with my life. I got 2 kids and so I'm on a mission. And I'm not even gonna annoy people. I'm not even gonna annoy people every day with it and just run it into the ground. But I am like fighting for my name. I'm fighting for like my respect as far as just a human being, my morals, my values, all that shit isn't on the line with this shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, as far as the fight, put me in, coach. Let me fight on the undercard.
Yeah, that might be the settlement right there.
Listen, we don't need to do no big fight like the one we like that. I gotta work up to that. Let me start and get my feet wet and see if I'm really in. I might get knocked out of the ring.
That's what happened to Swaggy P.
Yeah, man.
Rasby or somebody might knock me out of the ring.
Yeah.
Man, but just reeling it back, bro, like it seems like the Kardashians try to control the narrative. And you said, I just want the truth out there. Like what is the truth? Because they have such a big platform. And so people might not hear the truth from you because there's 2 sides to every story.
Well, it'll all happen, man. Like all in due time. You know what I'm saying? I got some stuff coming up this weekend. Like I can't really touch too much more on it because I'm touching heavy on it. In like I think this weekend or something like that. So I don't want to go as big as I can really go yet. You know what I'm saying?
Why now? Though, like, why not come out with all this when it was happening? Why all of a sudden what kind of encouraged you to come out and tell your side of the story now and the truth behind it?
You ain't see what just happened?
Tell us what happened.
We saw the whole thing with Hulu and of course, and then your responses. But I guess what we're trying to get from you is like, this is a completely different audience than your audience and the Kardashians' audience. So I'm asking you, like, could you explain it to the viewers here?
Listen, I gotta do it with somebody that I already like agreed to do it with this weekend, so I can't even go.
But you already said a bunch of stuff that's out there. I'm not asking you.
And listen, I said what I said, and I meant what I said, and I say it again. But at the end of the day, like I don't want to sound like no broken record, you know what I'm saying? And plus, I got some shit I gotta do. I can't really tap in like I tapped in enough.
My question is, what was the trigger point for you? What made you? I get you're gonna come out with all this stuff, but what recently happened?
What triggered it on this one? It's a lot, but what triggered it is a lie detector test.
That's what your trigger was.
That's it.
Do you regret doing it?
Listen, I can't tap in no more. You know I want to. Put me in, coach. Put me into the.
You ready to knock some shit? Look, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna put that in a settlement in court.
Look, I got some big shit going on with Spotify, and I gotta lock in with Spotify. I'm about to do some big shit with Spotify, so I gotta lock in. You know what I'm saying? I gotta stay locked in because some shit about to happen.
All right.
No,
shit about to happen. You know what I'm saying? I got some big shit going on. So I got some. It's some shit. It's mind blowing. Like, that was just an appetizer. But I got some shit with Spotify that I gotta do, you know what I'm saying? And I gotta stay loyal to the you know what I'm saying?
That sound like
so what I gotta do with Spotify.
So is it like a special?
Spotify about to be explosive.
Oh, Ray J, I know what you're doing. You good. You slick.
Yeah.
Oh, he's slick.
Hey, bro,
slick.
If you're as good at dodging questions as you are at dodging punches, you're gonna go far in
I
boxing.
gotta do some shit with Spotify.
hey, Ray J, you slick.
I gotta stay, you know what I'm saying? Me and Spotify, I got some shit with Spotify.
Is it like a exclusive content deal that you're gonna do like a whole documentary on?
Nah. Spotify, they like we tapping in. I can't really say, but I got some shit with Spotify going on. I got some shit. I gotta talk to somebody from Spotify.
Okay.
Well, all right, that's enough. I feel like this guy the Kardashians scared. That's enough to say it. I know what you're doing, Ray.
I gotta talk to somebody from Spotify though. But you seen the facts, like this weekend and next week, I'm really not trying to like annoy everybody with this shit. I'm fighting for my truth. So once it's just done, we can move on with our lives and I can take care of my kids and we straight. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm trying to do. All this shit I'm doing is for my kids. Like, I ain't playing. But look, Spotify this weekend or this week or when? Spotify.
Hey, we gonna take that note. That's the note. Spotify. Look out for Spotify.
Yeah. I think we should get a Spotify counter.
I would love that. That'd be dope.
Do you
Spotify though, for real.
Spotify.
Do you think that Julia and I should make a sex tape?
I think if y'all do, just make sure y'all keep it real. You know what I'm saying? But I say right now y'all doing well in boxing, and y'all and I think that you know.
Do you regret it?
I mean, listen. What I regret is if I say anything else because I got this Spotify shit.
Did the dentist already numb his mouth because he's not saying anything?
Spotify. Hey, Jake, put me in. Put me in.
All right, bro.
All right.
We need to find you an opponent.
Give us a quick hit list. You know you somebody. Come on.
I don't know who.
Let me throw out a few. Like if this air, then they'll hear what I said, and so you know let them start talking shit. And then if it's somebody that ain't like 10 times bigger than me, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I'm knocking out anybody. 300 pounds, 400 pounds. I'm joking. I'm joking. It's all love though. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta get my teeth done because I've been having. You know, it's my brother too, so he been waiting for me and he been up here, so I don't want to do him like that either. No, I got the Spotify shit going on.
We gonna let you go. We gonna let you go, bro. Thank you so much for your time. And,
I got somebody I'm talking to at Spotify. All right. I'll talk to y'all again.
All right, bro. Appreciate you.
Bye, Ray J.
Get that list. Get that list.
Go get that Spotify.
I'm so confused. I don't think I've ever interviewed someone where they didn't say fucking anything.
You shouldn't be confused. It's very simple. He came on here to promo his little shit, and that was it.
Promo what shit?
Spotify.
He doesn't even have anything.
Whatever
he's
got
talking to someone. Bro, if he's as good at dodging questions as he is at dodging punches, he might be a good boxer, bro. I don't know what he just said. Future guests, guys, I gotta be honest. Like, I'm not gonna be the nicest to guests on here, I don't think. Like, the fuck was that? Like, this is your opportunity. You wanna fight? Cool. Guess who has fucking money to pay you to fight? I don't know who the fuck you wanna fight now, Ranger. You wasted 10 minutes. That was your time to pick an opponent, call them out. We get you a bag, you start training, let's make it fucking happen. And now it's like, I'm not gonna go and find you an opponent. I'm the only one in the sport of boxing who would have been able to pay you to do this little fight you wanted to do against any fucking celebrity or rapper. And you fumbled the opportunity, to be honest.
We don't know.
You didn't call anyone out.
We'll see what happens after Spotify.
He said he's talking to someone at Spotify.
I think he didn't want to tell.
Cool. I can email the support team right now and talk to him too.
I think he didn't want to give away too much tea on what's going on.
He didn't give away anything.
He gave more tea away on what he said, like on his live about the receipts and the letter. He showed letters. He showed shit when he went live on Instagram. Like, that's what we were trying to get out of him. Like, talk about the shit you've already talked about. And he didn't even want to talk about that. So it's like, that's why it's frustrating. He already went live crazy and told everyone everything. So why is he holding back now when we ask him questions?
I'm sorry, guys. Like, if you want to fight someone, and then you come on this show, and you don't say anything about who you want to fight.
Yeah, I don't think he really want to fight right now. I think he did that 3-day workout. He said it.
Oh yeah, that is true.
You wouldn't be at the dentist.
You might be right.
You don't go. Jake hasn't been to the dentist in fucking 3 years. You know why? Because he knows he's about to go get in another ring.
I think he's too fly to get in there. He even said he was like,
I'm saying it's pointless to go to the dentist if you're a boxer.
That's why
Shit just gets knocked back.
Jake has literally not been to the dentist.
And you can't change the shape of your teeth because then you have to get a new mouth guard every time. So you can't even wear Invisalign.
Yeah, he should have got his moles right then and there if he was with it.
That's the thing I've learned too about even just being in this is watching people. A lot of people, even boxers, aren't about it. So it's hard to find someone that outside of boxing that is about it, because all these people swear they will fight anyone, anytime, anywhere, but the minute you give them an opportunity just to call out someone, nothing.
It's hush hush.
So
He didn't say one name.
he gave you a
Ray,
list?
bro.
When you talked to him, he gave you a list?
Yeah, he gave a crazy list. I think he even said it. He was like, I had a crazy list the other day, but it was crazy. Now he was just like.
So who's your dream fight for Ray J?
Kanye.
Oh, he should at
Kanye.
least call out Kanye and then see what happens from there. I don't think Kanye will fight him. Like, he'll be like, what the fuck is this guy trying to do?
But then someone
else would jump in and call him out. But I don't know who he hates or who he has beef with. So, I mean, I tweeted out before that I had $20 million for Kanye West and $20 million for Pete Davidson to get into the ring, plus pay-per-view upside. So I'll put it out there right now. The only person I really want to see Ray J fight is Kanye. I can match that same deal. Kanye West, $20 million plus pay-per-view. Get in the ring with Ray J. I'll give Ray J $20 million plus pay-per-view.
Who do you have on that fight?
I think Ray J would.
Yeah, I think Ray J would train harder.
Ray J would train harder. He got his gym and shit. I think he just.
I don't know. I feel like Kanye gets so emotional. I feel like he gets so worked up.
That is true.
I don't
He
know.
might fight with a vengeance.
Who's the athlete? Like, who's a?
I think Kanye will have a better walkout.
He'd have a better outfit.
Who's the better athlete though? There, I think.
I don't
Ray
think
J.
either one of them ever played sports.
But I'm saying, if you were to look at it,
Well, we could look at like who thrusted Kim better.
Who thrusted Kim?
Who had more hip power? Because the punching's all in the hips. Isn't that right, Julia?
Well, Kris Jenner would know then, personally.
Wait, what? Ray J fucked Kris Jenner?
No, the mom knows everything, all the sex tapes.
Oh,
She
yeah,
watches
true.
she watches
She
all
watches
the
the
sex tapes to
footage.
make sure that Kim did a good
You're gonna
job.
get a call from Kris. She's gonna want in on this. She's gonna be like, "Listen, Jake, promoter Paul versus Kris Jenner. She'd be the promotional other side."
Yeah, no. I mean, Kris Jenner and I could do some great business, for sure. She's a smart lady.
Damn, Ray J, I think he was just faded. He might have took some laughing gas before he did that.
Do you think after he went live, he got like something from the Jenners or something from Kris Jenner, like saying you better quit talking about this, and he actually has to circle back and like.
He definitely got a cease and desist, huh?
Yeah.
That's definitely what happened. They probably sent him the NDA in the contract.
And like stop
non-disclosure,
fucking
and, like,
talking
threatened
about
to
it.
sue him.
Yeah.
That's definitely what happened, actually. Wow, you should be a lawyer. Wow, that's definitely what happened.
He definitely got a
Because
call.
he definitely signed some shit to not talk about the fact.
And then
that
Spotify jumped in.
all the weird
They weren't supposed to talk
all the
about
weird
it,
shit.
and they signed the contracts for the sex tape, and in that was a non-disclosure. But then he probably, as soon as the Hulu thing came out, he probably got super emotional.
Went live.
And wanted to like prove himself, went live immediately, acted off of emotion, didn't care about the legalities of it, put it all out there, and then now it seems definitely like he got.
Well, listen, Ray J, if you got lawyer bills to pay, you just get in the ring and you can get some
But you
extra
didn't
money
call anyone out.
to fight those lawyers.
Julia,
Jake.
I just have to say that if I'm in the middle of training camp and you need 11 days.
That's a long time. Danny's over there going, don't even
You need
think
11
about it.
days. I'll get it to you. I'll give you those days, and I'm sorry.
Who paid him to say this?
11's a lot.
11's a lot. Are you sure about that?
Yeah, not before October 29th. I'll tell you right now.
This is it.
At strength and conditioning, that's not happening.
This is the exact problem that Tom faces.
What?
The coaches come in, the
Oh.
friends come in. Tom, we need you back. Gotta win the Super Bowl.
Listen, baby. I'm sorry. I won't be selfish with your time. I know you got a lot going on.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
We should have a lie detector test for that.
All right, guys, you go fuck yourself.
Oh yeah, it's just so hot.
We should have a lie detector test on this show.
That would be crazy.
I think we should bring a lie detector test. I have a lot of questions
We
for
should
Jake.
get Tim Donaghy on the show.
Would you let me hook you up to a lie detector test? Ask you anything I want?
As long as I get like a hall pass of like, you can't be mad after.
All right.
Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you with another episode next Thursday. Peace.
Bye, guys.